Hey guys, it's Emma from Paint Pony Studios, and I know it's been a while since I've done a customizing video. I did the 20 horses in 20 days this spring, but I am starting on a new project, and this is with Breyer's new Main Beauty line, which is their line of actually like horse busts. I have the one that is in progress right here with me. This is actually the bay one. So I'm starting this, and this is going to be an example piece for our 4-H club project. But also if you guys want to follow along too, that'd be really fun. These are super nice sculpts, and so far they're really easy to work with. I'm not taking the hair out of this particular one. I actually wanted the bay for the black hair. But so far, for those of you who know some of my original characters, this is going to be a bust of Lava. So I have actually gotten started already. Tying up the hair might be a little bit difficult, so I'm going to brush paint around her top line and her ears. And actually on her left ear here, you can see she's got a little notch in it, just like Lava has. So I am going and getting started on this. I have new paints that I'm going to test out. I have some fun techniques I want to try to make this Lava bust, and I'll walk you guys through the process of customizing her.
Alright, so my first plan went a little bit awry. So instead of just doing the base of the crest at black and then spraying I have pink and purple spray paint that I'm going to mix. I actually did the whole bust. I airbrushed it, and now I'm going to go back and try the spray paint again. I needed a little bit better of a base to use. So here we go.
Okay, little update on the bust. As you can see, this is where I've gotten to, and I will say that this has been a learning experience for me, simply because I don't normally have to deal with hair, but it has been really, really fun, and I actually don't mind the kind of tint that is given to the hair. As you guys can probably see, there's a little bit of a pink tint, because after a while, I decided I was going to use spray paint instead of airbrush paint. And actually, that was the first thing I chose to do, is I got myself some spray paint in pink and purple. And I was going to originally spray paint the entire horse as a base coat. But the hair kind of got in the way of that, so if you're going to customize an all-over color, I would definitely recommend taking the hair out beforehand. I decided not to do that because I was like, oh, I'll just keep it this, black color. And granted, it's fine, and I don't mind that it looks a little bit raggedy, because for those of you who know lava, and I'll make sure to put some pictures up so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. For those of you who know lava, know that the raggediness of the hair is not going to be an issue. So I am at the point now, it took me quite a few tries to get this nice pink to purple gradient, and this is my under layer. I did have to go back and paint black, which took me a little bit, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape off her face right here, and I'm going to airbrush white, and then we're going to take her outside and clear spray her, because after that I will be putting on masking. And Lava has veins that start on her cheek and her neck, and they go down her shoulder and wrap around her body. So I have a lot of planning to do as far as where I'm going to put these veins, how big they're going to be, how much do I have to actually map them out. But her face marking I already have cut and ready, so I'm just going to go ahead and do white here right now, and then we will start masking, and I'll check in with you guys before I do that. So I'm at the point where I have clear coated, and now I'm going to be masking off, but I actually am probably going to clear coat again, because when I went to place the masking, I had a little bit of an issue where some of the paint lifted, some of the white paint I had just put on lifted. So instead of just like going straight out and repainting it, I put the rest of the masking on to test where exactly I want to place it, just because this masking is already ruined. So, and that's what it's gonna look like. There's her face marking. So I'm going to repaint her white face, and then clear spray this again and put the rest of the masking on. Now, as far as the veins, I'm going to have veins wrapping. I am in the process of printing those, but I don't really want to put anything on until I'm sure that they're not going to take any paint off with it. Okay, so I'm finally at a spot where I can move forward with the masking on this bust. The last time I attempted, it did not go very well. The masking was like super sticky and totally took off all the paint on the face of the bust. So I actually decided I was going to go and hand paint that. Nice and smooth, still a bunch of layers, really, really smooth. But now we're at the point where I've got my masking on there for her blaze. And then also I started scoping out the veining as well. So we're gonna see how this goes. I gotta print the other side and the veins that are gonna go down her neck as well. Hey, okay, so I just finished, I probably shouldn't have done that with my gloved hand. But I just finished going over and doing the black coat on lava. Let me grab her real quick for you. So I taped off this. I wanted it to stay purple. And then I just went and did black over her entire body, nice and smooth. It even covered up the brush painted white on her face really, really well. So now I'm gonna go back and peel off the masking, which I don't know if I'll be able to show you guys or not because camera angles and everything are weird, but this is what she looks like post spray, and I actually ran out of black paint right as I finished. I literally have no more in my airbrush bottle, and I have no more, I have to order some more black airbrush paint, so we're almost done with the painting anyway, and then I get to style her hair, so I'm very excited. So now we're gonna go into peeling off the masking, and I will show you guys when that's all done what she looks like. Hey, okay, so I'm at the point where I have clear sprayed lava multiple times, so many times. I did go ahead and do her eyes, so I did her eyes and then clear sprayed her. And also I have now done the base. So the base was just painted with a black stainless steel spray paint, just something really classy. I did leave this part underneath, that pink fading to purple, with a little bit of the spray paint catching the end of it. I didn't really pay too much attention to the behind there because this is what we're mainly going to be looking at. But as you can see, she has eyes. I did give her some eyeshadow. I found this awesome, I have some of these like cheaper craft paints, and I found some of this metallic purple for eyeshadow. So now that she's all clear sprayed, I'm going to go and I think I'm going to gloss over her eyes and all of her veins, just to give them a little bit more of a sheen because they are supposed to be kind of bloody, kinda. And then her nostrils as well. And then we're going to get to styling her hair, which actually, because of the airbrushing that I did, is not as pink as it used to be. Not that I particularly care if it's got a pink tinge to it, but it's also a little bit stiff from the clear spray. So I think I can use this to my advantage when it comes to styling it because of Lava's really voluptuous forelock and her hair. But as you can see, this is all like cut off square. So what I'm gonna have to do is go back and actually trim it. My mom's gonna help a little bit with that because you guys don't even want to know how bad I am at cutting my real horse's hair. Don't let me near scissors, or don't let me near any horse with scissors. But we're gonna go ahead and get to the glossing and the hairstyling, and then we are done. Hey guys, so the last time you saw me, I'm filming this a while after I've actually had this project done, but for you guys it's only like a couple of seconds. I had just kind of finished pulling the masking off of Lava, and I was getting to the point where I was gonna start styling. Well, I actually decided I was kind of gonna leave her hair alone. I'm You don't want me handling scissors and hair. I don't cut hair very evenly. I don't cut my own hair. I try to refrain from cutting my horse's hair. So I just decided I was gonna leave well enough alone. I may ask my mom to go back in and try because she's so much better than me. But I do have Lava done, and I'm really happy with how this came out. I went and I used a black stainless steel spray paint for the base, and I took like a big piece of paper and I like masked it off so that the entire horse itself would not be affected by the black stainless steel. But here we go. The clear spray actually gave her a nice stiff, like you see like my cowlick here. The Lava has a cowlick like that. So it actually stiffened up her hair and let me do this cool cowlick with it. And then I can push it back behind her face here, but she is done. She is super cool. I went back actually and before I peeled the, or actually I don't know if I said this earlier on in the video, but she does have a light layer of pink and purple and gold color change over her veins. I don't know if you can see that in the video, but I also went back and I glossed her eye. I gave her some purple eyeshadow. I glossed her nostrils, and then all of her veins as well got glossed. I may eventually like add like a little lava nameplate on here, but for now, I am done with lava. I would highly recommend, if you guys are looking for a fun project, these main beauty heads are super cool. I'll probably put together a little compilation of the ones that we're having our 4-H members do. Our older members are doing them, and so are the younger members, some of which have not painted before at all. So it's going to be really interesting to see what everybody comes up with. But in the meantime, if you guys like this project, let me know. If you want to see some more behind the scenes custom stuff like this, leave me a comment. Tell me what you guys want to see, and I will try my best to be more active on here on YouTube. As you guys know, I'm in my final year now, currently final semester of college. So things are going to get a little bit washy, but I think I can do it. So thanks for sticking around, everybody, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!